We've talked a lot about the potential benefits of renewable energy sources in this class.
We've also outlined many of the downsides, among them being their volatility, which makes them unreliable as a base load. Energy storage technology can help tackle this problem, among others. So, what is energy storage?
Put simply, it provides a way to save previously generated energy for use at a later time. There are many ways to store energy, which we'll explore in this video. First, though, let's look at the main benefits of energy storage.
One main use of storage tech is that it helps grid operators to even out the variability of energy production. When demand for electricity increases rapidly, like in a city when everyone gets home from work at the same time, having stored energy allows grid operators to respond quickly and efficiently. It also allows for a better integration of renewable energy sources. Electricity generated during the day by solar panels, for example, can be stored and then used at night.
Storage also helps improve the reliability of the electricity grid. Storage can allow grids to generate more electricity during slow periods, the red area level injection, store it, then use it during peak hours, the black area level withdrawal. This allows power plants to run consistently at more efficient levels than is currently the case. Storage can also be useful in the case of power outages, as electricity can be readily provided to essential services.
It's important to remember that storage is not a single technology, rather it's a concept. Most storage technologies serve a similar function, and choosing the right one usually depends on geography and market structure. First, pumped hydro storage usually works in conjunction with hydro dams. During off-peak hours, energy is spent to pump water up to a higher level, converting electricity into gravitational potential energy. Pumped hydro is relatively efficient and inexpensive. The round-trip efficiency of large plants is around 75% and costs about $10 per kilowatt hour. We've done the math on this slide if you want to pause and check it out.
A downside of pumped hydro storage is its large initial cost. A big dam must be constructed and there must be a large water reservoir to store vast quantities of water. For this reason, few of these sites have been built in recent years.
Batteries are a subset of electrochemical storage. Lithium-ion batteries have been modern favorites with a lifespan of 5 to 15 years, an efficiency of 80 to 90%, and rapidly declining prices. However, doing the math on the popular Tesla Powerwall shows that for a 10 kilowatt-hour system, charging the battery off-peak would require 14 and a half years to be cost-effective, nearly the entire lifespan of the battery. Prices are falling, however, and so larger-scale implementations of this tech may be the norm in the near future.
Thermal storage works by focusing sunlight, like the direct solar technology we studied in class, in order to heat salt to 1050 grados Fahrenheit. The molten salt is stored in insulated tanks that retain the heat until energy is needed. Then, the hot salt is used to convert water into steam, which spins a turbine to generate electricity.
Compressed air storage consists of large sealed cavities being filled with pressurized air. When energy is required, a controlled stream of air is released to spin a turbine. Often, old mines are used, which makes this technology very cheap and scalable. Finally, flywheels are simply large weighted wheels that are spun by an electric motor. When there is excess electricity, the wheel is used to store rotational energy. When electricity is needed, the flywheel acts as a generator, converting its kinetic energy back into electricity. Usually, flywheels are contained in a vacuum and are spun on magnetic bearings to reduce friction and increase efficiency. They're very low maintenance, have long lives, and are very responsive. Our calculations show that a flywheel of 2.5 meters in diameter can store up to 650 kilowatt hours at any given time.
So, how feasible are these storage types? Battery technology is currently in fashion, with prices falling and the quantity being produced growing every year. Currently, there is approximately 24 gigawatts of operational storage capacity in the US. New developments in storage are largely in batteries and thermal, though historically pumped hydro has been the favorite. Another 5 gigawatts of storage capacity is expected in the next few years.
Of course, there are still many challenges. Many of these costs are still relatively high, and it's still cheaper to produce excess energy via coal or natural gas than to invest in efficient storage tech. However, We are optimistic and believe widespread adoption of good storage technology could be truly beneficial to electricity grids as well as the environment.